everyone, Madison here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video will be another Q&A, or assumptions if you will. You know how it works anyway. And I'll be getting through as many as I can because I know I wasn't able to do it last video. And yeah, if you have asked any questions on here and I haven't answered them on this app or previously, I will get around to doing them. And yeah, in the next video anyway. So yeah, let's get into the video. Are you into the idea of being an influencer? Yes, that is why I started YouTube, but I don't know how long this is gonna, go on for, because I can't be doing YouTube for the rest of my life, Are you afraid of dating and why? Yes, because of the past and all that, because it's not like PTSD, but it's a bit like, what if this happens again? So it's a bit like what everyone else, what the majority of people think, but it's just worry a lot. Are your friends' opinions on a relationship important to you? Yes, because they can see from an outside perspective, whereas I can't. And yeah. In your opinion, does a bad childhood have a big influence on someone's life? Sort of. Again, I don't know. I don't know how, but again, sort of. Any advice on encouraging a friend to go on a date? Just sort of like reassure them, motivate them, help them, get ready and all that. Just be there for them when they need you, Tips on dealing with someone's parents hating on you. All you can do is go about your life, because you're bound to get some people hating on you. It's just the way of life. Am I getting the COVID shot? I already got mine. So, COVID shot is basically COVID vaccine. I already got my second dose back in May. Are you an adventurous person? I'd like to think so. When I was younger, I used to be, but not anymore. I say not anymore. It's been like 2 years since I've been out exploring the world. What things end a friendship? Them being toxic. Who did you first have a crush on? I don't know if he's watching this. I won't disclose his name. But, yeah, people in my secondary school know about this. 5 years I had a crush on this guy. I do apologise for the backlash and rubbish you may have got from this. I will take one for the team. And yeah, I do apologise, and I hope, I hope you're having a great time, and I hope everything is okay. You know who you are, and I don't know if you're watching this video. I'll be surprised if you are. Would you have an issue with others copying my style, and why? I would and wouldn't. Like, if they're just trying to copy my style out of, jealousy and all that, then no, because that's my identity. My style is my identity, and I don't want that taken away from me. Advice on how to deal with constant fighting in the family. I can't really help, because I'm not a counsellor, I'm not a therapist. I can't help. I won't be able to give you the right sort of advice from it. But yeah. When should I meet my crush for a second time after the first date? I'm not sure because I haven't been on the first date with a crush. When do you know to call someone your bestie? When you personally think the time is right. What makes you eye roll? What makes you roll your eyes every time you hear it? When people moan at me for something I didn't do, / that's out of my control. So for instance, like at work, fair few people do it. And I got scared. What makes you lose feelings for someone? Again, a load of things. Which emojis are best for when you're sad? You know the crying face emoji with tears going down the eyes? Yeah, that one. Do you think self-love is just egoism? Sometimes, because there's a difference between like loving yourself to heal yourself, and there's a difference between loving yourself because you're just going to be cocky. Like what I always say to people is, before you get into another relationship, learn to love yourself beforehand, because I think my bio on this app that I'm using is the best relationship is between you, yourself and your mind. Once you healed yourself and learnt to love yourself, that's when, you'll get healed and you'll feel more free within yourself. But there's a few people out in the world that are just, really cocky because of it. But yeah. What motivates you? A lot of things, actually. It's just knowing that I've got to do something. And so for me, it's just knowing that I've got to do something in the day, and once that's done, I get to sit down and chill out or move on to the next thing. Sorry, it's just I'm questioning why that plane is considerably darker than the rest of the planes. Oh well, we move on. Why would you move to another country for a person, and why? I did want to move to Egypt because of this lifeguard that I met over there. But yeah, that kind of no. That's a big no. So I don't know really. I know I'd like to travel the world, but I wouldn't move to a different country. I have to think about that. What's a good flirt emoji? I used a winky face emoji. Either the winky face with the tongue sticking out, or just a winky face. Yeah, I like those two. What's your opinion on people who gossip a lot? I don't have an opinion. Your opinion on the idea that men should be able to protect women? Again, it works both ways. I think men should protect women and women should protect men. We should, I think we should steer clear of stereotypes like that. But that, again, just my opinion. How to know someone is into you? Again, I don't know that myself. Sorry. Wondered where that plane went. How do you handle someone being mean to your partner? I would personally talk to them privately. But at the end of the day, that isn't my fight to get into. Like, my partner and the person being mean to them should have that talk. How do you feel about the corona vaccination? I've already had mine. What gives you butterflies? I know this may seem really lame, but when I'm treated correctly. And like a proper woman. What's your opinion on snap streaks. I used to do them. I think I only kept 3, but me and these 3 people, we talk like every day. So, yeah. What's your favourite type of weather? Sunny. You got a favourite ice cream flavour? Yeah, either mint or vanilla. I'm one of those people that like mint chocolate chip and mint stuff. Mint, I can't stand mint tea though. No, has to be standard tea though. Do your friends embarrass you and why? For a good reason, yeah. And like if it's like sort of an embarrassing, funny memory, and I'm upset, they like to bring that up to sort of like, you know, cheer me up. But yeah, but they only do that in like a good way. What's your opinion on body shaming? Toxic and a red flag. What are things you judge women for? I don't judge women. I said that so weirdly, but I don't judge people unless they judge me first. I feel like if people judge you first, that is like a green ticket to judge them back. But not all the time is that a good thing though. Because when someone judges you and someone's horrible to you, I say from experience, ignore it because they will drop it and see that they're not getting the reaction out of you that they want. Do guys stalk girls like they do guys stalk girls they like on social media like girls do? I don't know because I'm not a guy. I'm a girl. I am female. If you still like your ex, how do you feel about dating? Will it work? We are exes for a reason. And like if, say for example, if that said ex is cheating on me or something, me saying, yeah, I will take you back, it will work, is like a green ticket for them to just hurt me again. What do you wish you to have in a relationship? Communication. Always. Yeah. Communication, trust, loyalty, love, all that jazz. What are my thoughts on God? I'm 50-50. Until I'm proven God is either real or fake, I'm not changing. Like, I'm happy to sit here and listen and understand everyone's point of views on it. But, for example, if you go out your way to say for example, if I'm friends with someone that believes in God and I'm friends with someone who doesn't believe in God and us 3 are just sat there, and say for example the person that doesn't believe in God is proper like being rude about God and all that, I will stand up and be like, no, we've got someone who believes in God, can you not say that and can you not be that horrible? And obviously like vice versa, if my friend who believes in God is saying, oh yeah, God's real, and getting like close up in your face, I'll be like, no, can you stop, you can talk about it, just don't get all defensive up close and personal. Excuse me. How do you feel about birth control? I was on birth control previously, and yeah, I only came off it because, you know, it wasn't messing with me, it's just I just didn't want to be on it anymore. What gift makes you fall in love instantly? I don't know, I haven't thought about that. You think you should raise your kids like you were raised, and why? No, not really. Because how I was raised is very differently from how everyone else was raised. I'm not going into too much details about it. But you know. What has been my worst grade I got in school? G. You heard right? G. What do you always carry on you no matter what? No matter where you go? Deodorant. Because I sweat so much. Anything happened to you today? Not really, no. What is your opinion of the internet? 50-50 again? Like, I could remember when I was younger, the internet was everything for me. And then now I'm like, a bit sort of like, yeah, it's there, it's existing. All I ever do with like internet Wi-Fi stuff is watch YouTube, upload to YouTube. That's about it. Watch Netflix, watch Disney Plus, look for jobs. What else? Do a bit of research about everything. And yeah. You ever been super dependent on something or someone? If yes, on what? I've been super dependent on my phone or someone, especially like if I'm in an area which I don't know and my friends don't know. I always am the one that calls up Google Maps on my phone. And yeah, I think everyone's dependent on their phone when it comes to that. And again, if my friend knew the area and my phone was dead, then yeah, I'll be dependent on my friend. But normally, say for example, if we're in London, my friend, so recently I went up to London in August, at the end of August, I think it was 23rd to 24th, I could be wrong. But I went to go and see New Hope Club. And because with my memory, it's sort of like almost photographic. Like, if I recognise a place, I know exactly where I'm going. And so, for example, we had to get the train to London, then get the tubes and sort out the tubes and all that, and get to our hotel. Because from the tube station, we walked to our hotel. It was about a 5-minute walk, 5-ish minute walk, and we had to go the same way, same route, almost to New Hope Club. Excuse me, because we got on the tube at North Greenwich, and as people from London know, North Greenwich tube station is right outside the O2. So it was quite easy, but because she knew I had a photographic memory, she depended on me to get us to and from there. And it doesn't bother me because I know that we knew that we would get there safely and all that. Would you say you had the best style from your friends? None of us do, to be honest with you. What's the highest age you would date someone? I wouldn't go too far up, but it is what it is. Well, I would say 24. 24 or 25. If they're older than me. Again, I would say it's a bit weird if I dated a 16-year-old, 15 or 16-year-old, but like, I only find that weird because they would be a teenager and there would be so much talk about it, should I say. And it would not be weird, but maybe if I was 25 and I dated a 20-year-old, it wouldn't be so bad. But yeah. Do you gossip about others often? I don't gossip, but I just explain my side of the story a lot. Things your parents did that you would never do. I don't pay attention to what they do. I don't remember what half the stuff they've done. Advice on telling someone they are being sexist. Start calling them out. Do you let yourself feel your emotions, and why? Yeah, because of life. Everyone has to at some stage. Going to a party for the first time ever. Any advice? Have fun, protect yourself and your drink at all costs and at all times. How to react when a person in a relationship just keeps writing to you. Screenshot it and send it to their partner. Should you kiss on a first date, and why? I don't know, never been on a first date. Is it important to have common friends and relationships? Your thoughts on it? It's always nicer that way. But yeah, that's how I see it. It's always nicer that way. Are you a feminist, and why? Yeah, but there's a difference between being a feminist and following a trend. Being a feminist is fighting for our rights, but following a trend looks like we are the dickheads and just want to push everyone else under us. What do you wear when going to a party? Haven't been to a party in ages, but I try and find the nicest outfit that I can find, that I can fit in. Fave gossip, what is it? Don't have any. What is your favourite way to be kissed? Unexpectedly. How do you react if you introduce two people and they start hanging out with you? No, without you. I don't mind it if it's with me, but say for example, like if I introduce two friends and they start hanging out together without me, I find it a bit ironic. And yeah, okay, I wouldn't mind the first couple, but you know, I just find it a bit ironic, and I'm like, hun. Anyway, advice on knowing if someone is truly interested in you and doesn't just want to take advantage for you. That's a tricky one, but I think if they are open, but not too open. You can read them like a book, and you can read them like a book. Any ideas on how to get over someone you never dated? I'm in the same boat. Just try not to think about it too much, and try and move on. It's gonna hurt, but yeah, that's all you can do. What is the most important thing in this world? Happiness. What are you currently wishing for? Love. Do you think it's attractive? So I don't know if my phone picked that up because it's on 10%, but this will probably be the last question. Do you think it's attractive when people can sing? They don't need to be able to sing. So, again, that was it for today's video. I know I couldn't get through all the questions, but it is what it is. So I've always got a video for next month. Again, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I shall catch you later. Bye!